Good morning, everyone. I thought I would record you another video today as well during my morning walk, but I will leave you with a better view first. So, just for context, before I give you my video today, my name is Khaled. I'm a private general dentist in private practice for probably close to 20 years now. I own and run a practice with 40 beautiful team members of associate dentists, oral health therapists, dental assistant, front office team, and managers. So the question was asked today, how can I give feedback to my dental assistant, for example, as a dentist? Or if you're a dental assistant, you want to give feedback to a patient or to your dentist, associate dentist. Or if you're front office and you want to give a feedback to your patient. So there is a very powerful system that I use, and it's a second nature for me now. And I've learned that, and I have to give credit to those who taught me in the past from prime practice many, many years back. And it's called EIC. E for example, I for impact, and C for asking to change or asking to continue if it's a good feedback. So first, we don't want to call it a negative feedback, we want to call it a constructive feedback. So let's take an example. So your DA is keep sucking your handpiece every 2 minutes, and it is slowing you down and make you really frustrated. She could be a trainee or having a bad day, for example. You can easily look at her and say, hey, stop sucking my handpiece. She will hate you, she will hate life, she will hate working for you, she will hate working in your room. And you will not have a good relationship with the DA, and she's probably not going to be happy enjoying working with you anymore. It's just going to create more tension, and the patient will feel the tension. Or patient is moving too much, and he tells the patient, hey, please stop moving. Again, patient will not going to be happy with this tone and with this energy. The patient is yelling on the phone, and you're in front office and you're taking the phone. Patient is really loud, and you say, hey, please stop being loud. Please just lower your tone. Again, patient's not going to be super happy. He's going to even go louder and more angry. So E, for example is explaining everything the patient is doing as if you're recording a video. No emotions, just explaining exactly what's happening. I is how it's impacting on you. And C, asking them to change. So let's take the first example. I would probably take the DA outside the room, stop the procedure, ask the patient to just have a break for a minute, just pose the dental assistant out of the room completely, even in neutral tone. I say, look, every now and then your high-speed suction, I can see you holding the suction with one hand, which can be a bit hard. But every now and then you are basically pulling my handpiece into your suction. Just facts. And now I'll talk about the impact in my head. And when you're pulling my handpiece into your suction, it's slowing me down. And it makes me very, very hard for me to concentrate. Every time my handpiece is pulled out, it's very risky. I might cut the patient, cut myself, and also I might just makes it very, very hard for me to finish the procedure on time. Then I will feel I'm gonna be running late. Get to the impact to the max, maximize it. And if I run late to this patient, I'll run late to the next patient. And by the end of the day, I will be very, very tired, very exhausted, very mentally fatigued as well. Is there any way you can do this differently to avoid this from happening? DA might say, oh, yeah, she might be not sure. She might be new DA. She'll say, look, maybe how about if you hold the suction with 2 hands? And how about if we have this problem again, I might gently tap on your suction just to remind you. Is that okay? Now, that's a very mature way of giving a constructive feedback. And trust me, this day will do whatever to make sure your day is, is as easy as possible. They will run miles for you if you are presenting, give them a constructive feedback in that tone. Same time, patient is moving too much. Example and impact and ask them to change. Look, every now and then I see you just moving your head suddenly to the left side and trying to find, something to rinse into. When you're doing that, it's really, really like makes it very hard for me to perform this filling, and making it very dangerous as well. I might cut myself or cut my assistant, or even cut your cheeks or your lips. So if you want to stop and halfway, or you want to suddenly do something, is there a different way you can communicate with me? People like, oh, I'm not sure, I'm really sorry, no, I really didn't mean it. It's like, okay, how about if you just raise your left hand for me? Anytime you want to stop, just raise your left hand for me, I will stop completely. Is that okay? So again, you ask them to change first. If they can't come with an answer, you can give them the C, the change, how to change. Your tone is neutral and friendly. Of course, the patient repeats this too much. You have the right to terminate the procedure and stop and talk to them about sedation and other options to do it in a safe environment. You don't have to get angry. You don't have to resent the patient. You can use the same on front office and patient on the phone as well. Just state the example exactly what they're doing. State how it's impacting you and ask them to change. Now, if you want to give a positive feedback, which I recommend for your team, you gotta give them at least 5 positive feedbacks before you go to them with a constructive feedback. You gotta build, it's like a bank, and you wanna build in this bank enough credit with positive feedbacks. So when you come to them with constructive, they can listen to you and respect you and follow the changes you ask them to do. Same thing, I see example, today when I was talking to the patient about sleep apnea appliances. I didn't ask you, but you ran out of the room and you brought the appliance from another room so I can show to the patient, and it really helped me for the patient to accept the treatment, which will improve their life. The impact is great there, will make them improve their lives. They will have a better sleep. So thanks to you, and thanks for you running without me asking you. You helped me help this patient, and you made it so easy for me, and you made the whole day really pleasurable to work with you. I hope you continue doing that. So ask them to continue. So I'll give them the example, what exactly they said, and the impact, and then I ask them to continue. So I hope you like this technique, and if you have any question, please feel free to share it with me as well, or if you have any questions, please ask me as a comment. If you like the content, please make sure you subscribe and like and share with your friends as well, and have a great day.